Fans of former Little People, Big World stars Zach and Tori Roloff were stunned after seeing the family's new photos from a recent camping trip with the kids. Tori shared an update on Instagram on June 5, showing off the new memories, writing, "Such a fun time camping as a family of 5 for the first time. It was a lot of work, but totally worth it." In the photos, which were taken in Joseph, Ore, where they went camping, Tori, Zach, and their 3 children, Jackson, Lila, and Joza, appeared joyful as they rode scooters, ate ice cream, played mini golf, fished, and relaxed during their fun vacation. It looked like the Roloffs had a great time on the trip, enjoying good weather and peaceful surroundings. Fans loved seeing the new photos from the Roloff family vacation, with replies in the comments like, "Camping just always makes for the sweetest family memories. Love this, and Tori, you have a beautiful family. You can tell they are having a fantastic time, all thanks to you and Zach." Others were in awe of how grown up the kids look, with one such fan writing, "Tori, they are growing up too fast. All the kids look so grown up. Lots of memories made, I am sure," said another. On May 31, Little People, Big World's Tori Roloff surprised fans when she revealed her latest addiction, running. The former reality TV star took to Instagram to share a new video, bringing fans along as she completed a 10K with a friend, writing in the caption, "10? More like 10 SLA. Such a fun morning doing the Helvetia 10 with my girl at Nikahart 76. These things are becoming addicting." In the video, Tori woke up early and got ready for the race, met her friend, Nikki Hart, who she ran with, and the two took off. The women successfully completed the race, excitedly posing with their medals before getting celebratory drinks. Tori's husband Zach and their 3 kids, Jackson, Lila, and Joza, were also in the clip, taking photos with her after she finished in a sweet family moment. Fans encouraged Tori with kind and energetic comments like, "They are the best addiction. Get it, girls. Love this so much," said another, as more wrote, "That's awesome. Way to go, girls. And I am so addicted to them." Fellow runners related to Tori's thrilling experience, with one writing, "Once you start, you can't stop." Tori and Zach Roloff, who previously starred on the popular reality TV series Little People, Big World, opened up about parenting their 3 kids with dwarfism on their podcast, Raising Heights. In the latest episode, the couple recounted how excited their eldest Jackson gets about sports and how he might need to adjust his perspective as he gets older. Tori and Zach were talking about participating in fitness activities in school, such as the pacer test, when they admitted that other students and friends without dwarfism will surpass their kids in speed and other categories, which is something they'll likely struggle with. Zach recounted his personal difficulties dealing with this and how he'd bottled that away rather than talk about it with his family. He hoped to prevent this from happening with his own kids. His wife agreed, saying that she aimed to encourage our kids to do their best, and that's it. Literally, do your best, forget the rest. She added that it wasn't right to have unrealistic expectations for Jackson or their other kids in regard to physical activities. He's going to have to learn to find his own joy and his own competitive spirit. Not always competitive with everyone else, but competitive with himself, said Zach, emphasizing the importance of his kids not comparing themselves to others. The gap between him and his friends is just going to get bigger. Reflecting on their part in helping their kids through future struggles like this, Zach concluded, "It's just us managing the situation. Not always correcting, not always lecturing, sometimes just watching and being aware." Zach and Tori's oldest son is almost 8 years old, while their daughter Lila is 5. Their youngest son Joja turns 3 in May. Tori Roloff is sharing a little-known secret about the way reality TV shows film for TLC. After starring on Little People, Big World for over a decade, Roloff made an interesting revelation about the network's atmosphere of limited communication between cast members on different series. Ike Barinholtz talks working with Katherine Hahn on The Studio and gets nostalgic about Mindy Project. Read more, ex-customer logo. In a new episode of her and husband Zach Roloff's podcast, Raising Heights, the former reality stars opened up about what it was really like behind the scenes of their family's TLC show and how they were not encouraged to connect with other reality stars at the network. I don't think TLC wanted the talent to be mingling, Tori, 33, claimed during the Thursday, January 23 episode of the couple's podcast. I don't think they wanted the talent to talk to each other. After appearing on Little People, Big World since season 10, Tori and Zach ultimately decided to leave the show, making their last appearance in the season 25 finale. During their conversation, Tori and Zach also mentioned fellow TLC alum, Jinger Duggar Vulo, who grew up on her family's reality series, 19 Kids and Counting. Tori and Zach only recently crossed paths with Jinger and her husband, Jeremy Vulo, when they met in person for the first time earlier this month. TLC was probably scared, Tori suggested during the recent podcast episode, while Zach, 34, seemingly agreed, adding, "We weren't all like unionized. Reality TV wasn't unionized." We talked a little bit about that with Jinger and Jeremy, and how that would have been nice to have that communication with somebody else that was doing the same thing you were doing, Tori stated. But we had a great time, she added of the pair's hangout with Jinger and Jeremy, calling them some great people. Former Little People, Big World star Tori Roloff suffered a major loss over the holiday when her grandmother died. The mother of three shared the sad news on Instagram this week, posting a sweet series of black and white pics featuring the late matriarch. In the first image, her grandmother sat in a chair holding Roloff's son, Josiah, who was a baby at the time. Tori's other two children, Jackson and Lila, sat at their great-grandmother's feet. The next photo showed Roloff wearing a graduation cap, her grandma smiling proudly beside her, while the third was another photo of her grandmother cradling one of the kids as an infant, who gazed up at her adoringly. "Just before Christmas, this world lost one of my favorite people," Roloff wrote in her caption. "My grandma, my Marmee," she continued. "To know Marmee was to know love and kindness and gentleness. She was one of the best people I have ever known, and I pray I can have an ounce of her grace and patience for people. She was always so generous with her time and money, and never said no to anyone. We were so blessed to have her so close the last 5 years, and I am so grateful for that time with her." Roloff also expressed her gratitude that her grandmother had the opportunity to get to know her children, which is the greatest gift I could have ever gotten or they could have received from her. "I thank God every day that I had such an amazing grandma, and I know that she is with him now looking down on all of us. I love you so much, Marmee," she concluded her post. Roloff's followers showed their support for the TV personality in the comments. "So sorry for your loss, Tori. I'm thankful that you have the memories you have had with her and your kids were able to grow up seeing her and learning from her grace and love. What a blessing. I send you comfort and love. God will see you through this difficult time and all will be oak," wrote one fan. "Sending hugs. Lost my grandma this past June while I was pregnant with my first. It almost broke me she never got to meet my daughter. Grandparents are a treasure. I wish they lived forever," shared a second person.